Alright. Okay, so this is for Writing Center Tutor Training. This is my assistant, Mitchell McPartland. Okay, so tell me about your assignment.
Okay, our assignment is a paper for logos, and we have to choose between two topics, either the human existential condition or the courage to be. So basically we have to write a 4 to 5 page paper about one of those two topics, and then we have to use examples from the books we've read so far in the first unit. So.
Okay, so have you chosen which topic you want to do?
Yes, I am going to choose the human existential condition.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and read what that says?
Yes, okay. It says, what does life mean to the characters in Sartre's play? To Gilgamesh, to the pilgrim, Dante. What has each character done with his or her life? To what extent are their dreams fulfilled? What does death mean to each? To what realization does each come at last? What brings them to this?
Okay, so have you started at all yet? Okay, good. We can work on that. Alright, so let's just name all the works, all the questions in there. So, like, what are you going to have to look at?
Okay, so I'm going to have to look at the play, which is No Exit.
Okay, No Exit.
The Epic of Gilgamesh.
You spell epic. Is it like the weird one, or is it just regular?
It's regular epic. EPIC.
Gilgamesh.
And then the Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. And what's the question we're answering for each one?
What does life mean to the characters?
What?
And what has each character done with their life?
Okay.
I said, do you want me to read like every question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, actually, they do shrink a little bit.
Character.
But the rest of your body shrinks too.
Do life.
Yeah, and
And then, to what extent are their dreams fulfilled?
What extent? Dreams
Then,
There's another one?
yeah, there's like 3 more.
Okay, that's good.
What does death mean to each?
What does death mean?
To what realization does each come at last?
To what realization what?
Does each come to?
Does each come to?
And what brings them to this?
Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Alright, so we have the play, or the works you need, and the questions you need to answer. So, have you given any thought about, like, what you could say for each question based on each work?
Yeah, sort of. Just like an overview. So there's the 3 different characters in the play, and then each of them.
Should we list those characters for No Exit?
Yeah, No Exit. So there's
Garson as well.
There's Garson. Okay. And then Inez and Gusta.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think?
So
They would be with these.
Well, to each of them, life. Well, all 3 of them kind of, I feel like, had the same like perspective on life. Just like they, I feel like they didn't value life. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I think each of them did different things with their life. But all 3 of them were bad people. So.
Okay. Different. So then, like, what about death? Do you think that they?
I think death made them realize that. I think it made them realize that life was like so much more valuable than what they thought, And so them now being in hell made them realize that what they did was not okay, or they should have,
Tried harder.
tried harder,
Yeah.
done something, tried to do something better.
Life matters. Here, I'll put, death made them realize that what you do in life matters.
Right.
Only 5.5 minutes. It's totally gonna take up the time. Okay. Death made them realize that what you do in life matters. Okay. So we kind of covered like the big parts into that, life and death.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about like their dreams? Do they even really have?
Do they have dreams? No. Do they have dreams?
Well, I mean, I don't really think so. And this is just because like I've read it, so like if this was any other person, I'd be like, I don't know. But since I've read it,
Right. Since we've
yeah, I think maybe Garson might have had a dream of like not being a coward.
Right.
And
And
technically
so
that was it.
so his so but
Yeah, because like Inez didn't have anything.
And Inez was the one who was like
Evil.
She was the evil one, and she like knew it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Estelle was, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say that's a dream though, because she just had it the whole time about like always owning things.
Right.
So I don't think, really, I think only Garson was the one who
Had a dream that
not
was
being
like
known as a coward.
right.
Okay, so I'll write that.
But yet he still, even though he had that dream,
So
it was
wasn't
never fulfilled.
Yeah. Garson is dreamt with a T. D-E-R-E-M-T. Okay, that's not a word I use often. Garson dreamt.
Well, usually you just say dream. Or
Yeah.
he had a dream.
Garson dreamt of being. Not being.
So
I was like, how do you do
could
that?
you be that? Yeah.
Of not being a coward. Not fulfilled. Okay, so we did the death. Yeah, that's kind of the realization too.
Yeah, that death is final, and that there's no going back. Although there was the door, but again, it was Garson being cowardly and not wanting to. It's just strange. It's just strange.
I read that whole thing too. Okay, and what brings them to this is that'd be like being in the room with each other that long.
What? Sorry.
What brings them to this?
Just I think the three of them made themselves go crazy. Like the three of them being in the room together made them realize that death is final. It's like the door was like a symbol for opportunity, and like even in life, and that they didn't take it.
Good metaphor. Where's this by?
I have my moments of religion.
Together.
I feel like you have to write this all.
What?
I feel like you have to write this all.
No, this is good. This is actually giving us time.
Yeah,
and then
true.
I give this to you. So
Right,
that you
and
can
then
go.
this is helping you too.
Yeah. Door symbolizes opportunity, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Or like missed opportunity?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Since they didn't take it.
Alright, well I think we covered No Exit pretty well. Okay, let's go move on to Epic of Gilgamesh. Okay. So, are we going to talk about all the characters in Epic of Gilgamesh, or do you just want to focus on?
I think it's just to the pilgrim, or just to Gilgamesh. Just,
Oh, just
it's
Gilgamesh?
just Gilgamesh.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. That's the next one.
Alright.
So yeah, it's just Gilgamesh. So what does life mean to them? So I think at first life to Gilgamesh was like trying to be as powerful and trying to find that. What did we talk about in Gilgamesh the other day? Oh wait, okay. About so was trying to like figure out his fate, and so
Before it's too late. I remember that
good,
now.
yeah. So what he had done with his life was like trying to like control all these people because he thought that's like what he had to do in order to like conquer
Be
life.
powerful.
Yeah.
So power equals fate equals
Mhm.
life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So and that's what he did with life. He tried to
Right.
gain as much power as possible. Okay, we
Right.
got that.
Mm-hmm. And so he didn't really have any dreams, did he? Well,
Just kind of like escaping death.
Yeah.
The whole journey.
Yeah.
But then
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where he tried to find immortality.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of what he was trying to do with
Yeah.
life, was finding, because all the gods were immortal, but
I got to almost 4 pages, and I'm like, awesome, I'm
Escaping
done.
death.
Oh wait, I did a title page.
Okay, and do you think
One more
so?
page
Was
to
that
go.
dream fulfilled?
So then I added a
no,
bunch of shit.
because he realized that he could not be immortal. And once, what's his friend name?
Enkidu or Ekidu?
Yeah, Enkidu. Or,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Enkidu. Once Enkidu died, he realized, that's what made him come to the realization that death is inevitable.
Okay, I realize mortality is not for him. I won't
Yes.
say not possible because
But
he did
it
have the
is
whole
possible.
flower thing.
Right, it is possible, but not for
It's
him.
not a rational choice, we'll say.
Right.
I'll put Enkidu right there. Enkidu. All right. So, what does death mean?
Well, death to him is just,
It's gonna be an awesome face.
death would be just the end of life. Like it's there's no escaping it for him.
And
Okay, it says January 29th, paper 2 uploaded prior to class. But then she puts in the thing,
like
she says
scary.
assignments for the following week
I didn't-
out prior to class time.
Yeah, he was scared.
Yeah.
But she's saying so assignments that are for this week are actually.
So like his realization. I mean, we kind of talked about that, about how he gave up on immortality because he realized that everyone has to die.
Right.
So we kind of answered that already.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, what do you think brought him to that realization that everyone must die?
Once Enkidu died, I think he
I
realized
know.
that
Switch.
it's not possible for him to escape death.
Enkidu showed him
Can you
this.
eat in class?
No, we can't eat after class.
Okay. So I think we got pretty good on Gilgamesh.
Mm-hmm.
Got all those
Yep.
answered. And now Dante's Inferno.
I can't remember his
Okay. So, are we just doing it in Dante's perspective, the pilgrim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, what does life mean to Dante?
Oh, well. Let's see, Dante.
This one's harder.
See, this one's a lot harder because
It didn't really answer those right on.
Yeah, he's not. It's like you have to look in between the lines for this. Let's see, life to Dante. Well, I think at first, when he's going through this like circles of hell. Hey, Coach, what's up? How you doing? Good. Okay, let's see, Dante. Okay, so at first, I think when he's going through like the different rings of hell, he just thinks. I think he doesn't realize how valuable life is, because he's like, he sees these people. Well,
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, because then you can kind of go with the whole, if I don't value life now, then I could end up here.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, circles of hell.
Or I make him eat it.
No question. In the Inferno, when he like goes through he's like looking at these people. Did he put them there? Or
Did Dante?
Yeah.
Well, the book Dante, the poet Dante, the guy who wrote it. The character.
Not the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really confusing.
That's what always confused me, because like Jim or Mr. Hanson, Professor, I don't know what to call him, Dr. Hanson, always said like Dante, and I was like, what? Did he put them there? I'm so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Circles of Hell make him realize that life is important.
Yeah, life is
important and like determines where you end up.
Yeah, what you do on earth determines.
I took that quiz, by the way, and I was in purgatory.
That's good. Is that heaven?
That's like the stepping stones to heaven.
Oh, good.
My worst thing was I'm kind of violent. That was the lowest point I got. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're at 16 points.
I know, we're gonna.
It's gonna be 20.
I know, it's gonna be awesome. But it's important determines where you. Okay. So then we can't really say what he does with life because they don't do like an after.
Yeah, we don't know what
but
he
we're
did
assuming that he will.
He will like
shape
reevaluate.
up,
Yeah.
Okay.
What has each character done in his real life? Well, we don't really know that either. But well, he wasn't really a bad person, was he? So I mean.
But like he wasn't seeking like the virtue that people who end up in heaven do.
Right. So yeah, so he wasn't as virtuous as he was maybe after he visited.
So
the difference was
so probably that's supposed to be it.
These are such like such fictional books. I mean, not fictional, but just like out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did he have any dreams? I don't really feel like he had dreams.
So his dreams couldn't be fulfilled. Yeah. Maybe he didn't have like dreams while he was asleep, but maybe while he was there he had like those
aspirations.
Yeah. Maybe have aspirations of becoming more virtuous and spiritual.
Yeah, that's possible. That could be something
you know how you're like, I have a dream that I like will someday blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Possible aspirations of becoming more virtuous. Okay. So then death. This is kind of with the life. So what does death mean?
What'd you say?
The death. Yeah, what does death mean?
Death means that if to him, I think at that point it was like death means he will be going to hell, and then so not like it's not. It is inevitable, but it's to him. I think death was a good thing until he like reevaluates his life, and then death wouldn't be so scary.
Mm-hmm. Until reevaluation. Okay. And then I guess we talked about the realization and that too, because while he's going through the circles of hell, he realizes that it doesn't have to be bad.
Right. Death doesn't have to be a bad thing.
And so what brings them to this is
going through the circles of hell.
Okay. So I think we did a good full page notes. Okay. Let me see. What else do I have for you? Okay. So what does your professor expect from you in this paper?
He expects us to cite everything that needs to be cited from the books. Needs to be 4 to 5 pages. Make sure there's not very many grammatical errors, things like that.
Got like MLA, APA?
Oh, did he say? He said APA, didn't he?
That's the first one.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
But yes, okay.
APA. That's different.
I know. I think Chad Tim had APA though too.
Did
I
he?
used APA and Chad Tim.
Oh, right, because we had like the cover page and everything. That's true.
Okay. who's going to be your audience? Like, are you going to write this to people who have no idea what you're talking about, or are you supposed to write to,
I think it's
like, him?
I think it's to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think we're supposed to like summarize the books.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like an analysis of them.
Okay,
So,
good. So then, if that'll be pretty easy then if you're writing to him,
Yeah. That's a
because
lot.
he'll understand what you're saying.
Yeah, right.
So you won't have to go into as much detail.
Right.
Okay. Well, I had some questions if you had something worked up that we could have done, but that's okay. Okay, so are there any like parts, like is there anything in here that you're not confident in? Like, are you going to be scared to like do your writing, like your references?
I think the hardest part will be going back and finding where,
The quotes are?
yeah, that'll be the hardest part because there's a lot in each.
And it helps now too that we made this outline,
Yeah,
because
it
now you
does.
can go looking for the ones that
Certain characters.
actually like pertain to
Right.
what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because a lot of times, like if I didn't make an outline, then
Right.
I
Then
just
you're just like searching, and then you're like,
I
oh,
just
here's a
write
quote.
it as I go, and then I'm like, okay, I should probably put a quote here, and then I have to go and find it.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, just to take a couple out of
Well,
our pool.
Okay, I think that's about it. I think we got a good start. Show her the paper. There's his outline.
Here's his outline.
Okay, well, done.